Hey besties and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be doing a review on the comebacks in August. Please remember that these are just my opinions. Now, let's get started with the video. Considering that this comeback is called Crazier, I was really curious on what she would do since she's done many different sounds. I like how she went for a more rock-ish sound since it fits her voice pretty well and she know how to do it in her own style. To be honest, the first half of the song was kinda boring, but it started to get more interesting so it went on. If this was just a regular comeback from someone else, I'd probably be more impressed. But knowing what she could do and how amazing she is, I just feel like it's not her strongest, but it is better than Forgive Me since they have a similar sound. As for the album, I think it's much better than the title track with my faves being Don't Mind Me, It Takes Two, and Hit You Up. I think this is truly a great album with there barely being any skips, which can be rare for a full album. I love how she's been in this industry for 25 years, yet still manages to release something refreshing and new each time. While I wish the song was a bit stronger or stuck more in certain parts, it's still really good, so I'm gonna give it a 8.5 out of 10. I think this is just their pre-debut, but I already heard Go and was pretty interested in what this release would sound like. I had to listen to it for a second time because I was so captivated by the music video. Like that was genuinely insane, but I love how they genially did something different, or at least different. I really like how genuine it was, meaning that it truly feels like a breath of fresh air and like these friends that just perform together. While the song is catchy and sticks me, it's just not something that I would really listen to, but I am looking forward to what they'll release next since they seem really cool, so I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10. Every day I'm so thankful that he decided to stick with the dark and sci-fi because it's literally so him, especially the kuni horror concept. I feel like there's been such a lack in the horror or overall spooky concept, so to see him essentially being the backbone for it is so nice to see. I love how he's both the hunter and prey, which I kinda feels like holds a heavier meaning, but it's such a cool concept. This has that signature key sound, but still is refreshing from him as well as something extremely captivating. Every single part of this song is so fun and interesting that leans into the 80s horror sound. This actually reminds me a lot of Michael Jackson's Thriller, especially towards the end because it sounds so much like the beginning of Thriller as well as a bit of NCT 127's Superhuman. As for the album, I love it as well, with some of my faves being Strange, Trap, and Infatuation. Also, I love how Seulgi is included in this album as well as this just being such a solid and cohesive album that's still new with each song. He's had many great releases, but this is such a strong comeback and I love it so much, so I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. I got so happy when I found out that she's actually getting a proper comeback with original songs of her own. As much as I love hearing her sing R&B or more sultry songs with a mature concept, I think the bright summer concept is absolutely perfect for her, especially with her sweet voice. This is such a light, refreshing and truly joy-coded song that fits her voice so well. I know some people might think that it's boring, but it's just supposed to be a relaxed and carefree song, which I think she did a great job at. As for the album, it's very cohesive and pretty with some of my faves being Scent of Green, La Vie in Blue, and Unwritten Page. This comeback truly feels like a breath of fresh air and sweet cotton candy in such a perfect blend. I don't usually love songs like these, but she pulls it off so well and gets me into it, so I'm gonna give it a 8.5 out of 10.
what I want.
Damn, do what I want.
I do what I want.
Damn, do what I want.
Do what I want.
Damn, do what I want.
I know they had a comeback in early 2023, but it truly feels like forever since they had a comeback with all of the members. I know that this is just a pre-release, but I think this is such an eye-catching release with the concept and song. When I saw that they're like these goblin monsters with wings and being shirtless in car wash is so different, but I think it emphasizes their concept and message even more with they literally do what they want. Even the music video style is really different for K-pop, especially them, so it's really cool to see them explore outside of their usual box. It's really catchy and has a good beat as well. This is just a really solid release and makes you look forward to what the actual comeback will be, so I'm gonna give it another 8.5 out of 10.
Give me the O, give me the L-O-V-E, 누르면 다, I want it all. XOXD, I want it all.
I don't know why, but I thought this was gonna be something similar to Baddie or Kitsch with how the concept photos looked, but I like how they decided to lean back into the magical concept. I think it has a steady build up, but when the pre-chorus hit, I was a little nervous that the chorus would disappoint, but I actually really like it. Usually, I feel like choruses like these are usually boring and take away from the song, but I think it has a certain impact and gives the song a bit more edge. I think the best part of the song is definitely the bridge cause it wraps everything together so well and makes it so magical and beautiful. This is more of a personal issue, but I wish that they didn't have all those damn sound effects in the music video during the chorus, because it was so distracting that I didn't truly get into it until I listened to the album. As for the album, it doesn't really stick out to me, but some of my faves are Gotcha, Heartbeats, and Dear My Feelings. I feel like they've definitely had better albums than this, but it's cute and the title track is really good and it's growing on me more, so I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10.
Just like the sky, 너를 바라볼 때 난 바보가 돼 when you smile like a child.
I don't know if it's just me, but I'm getting a little fed up with Miss Girl releasing only singles for years now and has yet to release a full album in her 10 plus years of being a soloist. Like, I don't know, maybe she just likes releasing singles, but the recent ones haven't even been that good or as captivating as they used to be. I like how she decided to do something different and remind us of her guitar playing skills, which is really refreshing to see, but I would have loved for her to lean more into the rock or indie rock genre. As for the actual song, I don't have any strong opinions on it since it's just a normal soft slow song and doesn't really do anything for me. I could see how other people like it, but it's just not something that I would really like, so I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10.
I got the attitude, I got the attitude. 날카롭게 네 맘에 새길 attitude. You call me bad, yeah that's my name. 아름답고 정확한 bodies, yeah. I got the attitude, I got the attitude.
I haven't really been into her releases as a soloist that much since they've sounded the same, but this one is really refreshing for her and has that energy that she's always been known for. I like how she did something different with a softer and more elegant concept, but this is just suits her so well. I don't know how to explain it, but this gives me early third gen vibes with the song and production. I think it's really catchy and the choreography is so good, like we can see that better choreography now, but I felt like there was something missing in majority of the song. It's mainly the beat, like it's really good, but I think there needs to be another layer or something to give it more depth and feel more impactful. I love that dance break though, like she absolutely ate down and showed us her more of that star power again. While the chorus is pretty corny in terms of the lyrics, I don't mind it that much since it doesn't really take away from the song. I think this is a much more memorable comeback of hers and just has that sound that's captivating, so I'm gonna give it a 8 out of 10. And that's the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed. Please like and subscribe if you'd want and have a good day. Bye besties.